We're here in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. This is my butcher, the Sausage Haus. It hasn't changed in ever. It's been around forever. So it's sitting inside of this residential neighborhood, but it was here first when it was out in the country. You know, now Oconomowoc has built up a bit, but it's still here. So people, because it's so small, they will come to this park. They will go, they make sandwiches made to order. You know, you can buy your food, but they have this nice park. And people will come across here and eat out here. It looks like they already picked up the picnic tables for the season. So, but a lot of the local workers who work here in Oconomowoc will come eat here for lunch. So, all right, we're gonna go in and see what specials they have today. Let's go on in. So here's this month's meat bundle. It's got gravy, so that's carbs. But let's get a look at the deli case. See how you can't hardly see through it from the condensation? Yeah, they don't fix anything, but it's amazing. Oh, look at that. Well, that looks really good. I can't see it. But the best thing here are the hot dogs. Yeah, let's see if I can find out about those. Yes, I did. Yeah. So, oh, here. Now this side's clear. Okay, so there's ground chuck $3.99. All right, the pork links. Well, those look really good. There's the Italian.
They finally have a fix. Yeah.
Hot Hungarian over there.
Yeah, I'm excited about this.
They make it all fresh right here. On this side, this is the deli where you can purchase this and then go sit in the park across the street. Stay away from this. Yeah, that's all sugar. So I don't order from this section.
Emphasis on we got cookies. You know, I don't.
The most interesting thing here is the Kosher Hot Dogs. I'm going to see if I can get some information on that.
No, they don't.
They're not, there's no fillers. It's whole cuts of beef that they use and they grind up for them.
Yes, because those are the best hot dogs I've ever had in my life.
Yes, they are, totally. I agree. Yeah. And that's because, yeah, they're whole meat. They're also blessed.
Oh, they're blessed, which is why they're kosher. Because what does that exactly mean when they say they're kosher?
It means that there's a strict Jewish tradition of laws and rules on how meat is supposed to be set up. And because they can't eat certain parts of the animal, that's why the Hebrew National only uses certain cuts of meat.
Right, I have heard that. Okay, so that's what that means, and that's what the same thing with the kosher salt.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Oh yeah, no problem.
This looks good though. This is, what is that? Oh, it's a marinade. It's not so bad. It has 2 carbs, 1 sugar. Sauce dressing with a kick. Smoking. Here's the original, and that one's with a kick. All right, we're gonna try this here and do a product review on this. Smoking. We're gonna make something with that. Not today. Yum, here we got some Bang. The only one I've ever tried was that rainbow unicorn. But I'm gonna go ahead and try this. People say stay away from that cotton candy. But I'm gonna try this. I'm back from the butcher. This is gonna be divided up in 2 different videos. So yeah, I'll have to figure that out. But this, so this was $6.99 for this. He said it's very popular. It's vegan, gluten-free, smokin' teas, sauce dressing marinade. Hand smoked tomato original. Let me show it to you. Yeah, it looks. Yeah. It's made of his tomatoes. It does have vegetable and olive oil blend. Red wine vinegar, sweet onion. They do have a little sugar, but it's way down there in the ingredients. It's not much because we only have 1 sugar in here. 2 carbs per, 2 carbs for 2 tablespoons. So that's not bad. Garlic, salt, basil, garlic powder, black pepper, xanthan gum. Very keto. There is a website. It's www.smokins.com. Wisconsin made. Alright. Packaged and bottled by High Home Foods. And that is in Dousman, not far from here. So it's very local. Yeah. It says use by your next meal, it says. Alright, we're going to make something with this for sure. So I have, where's my receipt? He didn't put my receipt in the bag, but it was about $18 and something. So I got the cheddar wursts. Okay, that was $3.23. That's for these things. I got 4 of them. Just these little guys. Alright. And I haven't tried those. This was, you gotta see these hot dogs. You can't call these hot dogs. They're just, they both got my, both the girl and the guy that were there talking about these hot dogs. They were interested in the channel. So I gave them Antoinette, Nora. So we'll see if they show up on Monday. I told them I'd have the video up on Monday, but it might be sooner. These hot dogs, ridiculous. You know, where I used to work, I had somebody try a hot dog, a bite of my hot dog, who doesn't like hot dogs. And I knew she was going to like it. And she did. Everybody loves it. They're crazy delicious. Crazy. They'll be great with my Primal Kitchen ketchup. And then I just got, pork sausages. I have enough bacon in the freezer, so otherwise I would have got their bacon. Because their bacon is really good. It's very thick, though. Thick bacon. But I got these pork sausages. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look at that. I'm going to have to cook breakfast tomorrow. All right. Enough procrastinating. I got to get on that eBay. Okay. Time to work. It's Sunday. And it's time for breakfast. And it's 3:00 p.m. It's been a busy morning and I have yet to eat breakfast. So we're still going to make it. The Lupin flour arrived in this little itsy bitsy teeny weeny bag. That my wonderful subscriber Sybil, which I have to profusely apologize to because I called her Sylvia when I dedicated my last video to her. Her name isn't Sylvia, it's Sybil. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. So, all right. Please forgive me. Let's move forward. So the Lupin flour that Sybil recommended that I get and try a Lupin flour because it's lower in carb. And but to me, after looking at some websites about the Lupin, there's very few recipes online about this Lupin flour. Now, number one thing, if you have a peanut allergy, this is not for you. Yeah, because it is made out of peanuts. Well, legumes. It's, so I have to do more research on it because it's a very different type of flour, but it's very low glycemic and doesn't raise your blood sugar. All right, now, first up. All right, in here, in my little Cheeto pinch cup, I have 1 tablespoon of the Lupin flour and 1 tablespoon of my ever-loved Carbquick. Now it says gluten-free flour, but then it also says you could use spelt or plain flour if you're not avoiding gluten. Well, I don't have a problem with gluten. I have a problem with carbs. So, then I also have a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder that I put in there. So those are my little dry ingredients here. And I'm just gonna dump them in. Next, in here, I have a tablespoon of yogurt. Now, they recommended the high fat. This came directly from this website. And here, I'll bring this close so you can see where I bought it from. Okay. But it seems to be much like coconut flour, where you're only using a little bit. So you're not using like a whole cup. You do use a whole cup in like a cake. So it's a little different. Now, I'm making this a pumpkin pancake. So a tablespoon of pumpkin and a tablespoon of yogurt. In it goes. Then I have 1 egg, which my coworker Lori tells me, please, you're driving me crazy. Please do not dump that egg directly to the bowl in the event it's spoiled. Because she had gotten some eggs from my supplier, and she had 1 rotten egg. She will never buy from them again. Never. So for you, Lori, I cracked the egg into the little Cheeto pinch bowl. Make sure that it was good. I haven't had any issues so far, and I'm going through 2 dozen a week at least. So I'm going to pour it in. Next, they asked for a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, but they were just making a regular pancake. I'm not doing that, so I added the pumpkin, and I'm going to add this Pence's pie spice here. I'm just going to, I don't want to overpower it since I've got the pumpkin, and I'm going to be adding pumpkin pie spice sweetener. So, and extract. So I'm using 1/8 teaspoon of pie spice. This is going to be very flavorful. And 1/8 teaspoon. I have McCormick's pie spice. Oh, no, it's not. Pumpkin pie extract. That's the same thing, isn't it? Alright, and then I'm adding okay, so I'm assuming that this Lupin powder is absorbent just like coconut flour. So because of that, I'm going to add a teaspoon of heavy whipping cream because I like thin pancakes. I'm not a thick pancake girl, so I know every time that I make a pancake, I want it thinner. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that in there. Just for good measure. And then it says, let mixture rest for about 10 minutes. This helps to activate the rising agent. All right. It looks really nice. You could do this in a really tiny bowl. I just wanted to do it in the clear one so you could see. I'll show you. This recipe is only for one pancake. See? There you go. One pancake. So we're going to let it sit for 10 minutes. I got my griddle going. So I have the bacon on. I'm going to put the sausage on. These wonderful sausage links we got from the butcher from the Sausage Haus. Now this is Corningware, and it's supposed to not stick, but it still does. So yeah, bacon likes to stick to it. So I'm just going to add a little more bacon grease. Alright, and kind of move it along. This isn't like baking bacon. This is frying bacon. So, there, that really helps. Two different types of bacon. This is the rustic way to make bacon. But my preference really is the baked bacon with the perfect strips. Alright, let's move this guy in. Alright, they need some grease as well. I have this very low, really. It's on 320. I do not like cooking meat fast. You know, unless I'm searing something. But bacon and sausage, I like low and slow. We'll be back when it's done. Alright, that looks like a stunning pancake. Pumpkin style. I'm turning this off now. And yeah, I'm just going to unplug it. I'm going to clean it and probably donate it. Or maybe I should just throw it in the trash. I think that's a better idea. Egg is looking good. Up next, we're going to plate it. Okay. Breakfast. It's what's for dinner. Alright, I put on the Mrs. Butterworth syrup, the sugar-free thick and rich, because I feel like I had enough pumpkin in here. But look at the plate. Oh, that looks beautiful. I'm really thinking that this pumpkin pancake is going to be amazing. Oh, I could put whipping cream on here too. We'll try it naked. It's not overly spiced. You know, the beauty of it is it doesn't taste like, well, almond flour. It doesn't taste like any nut flour. I've got the Carbquick in there, which, you know, I'm going to post my revamped recipe because this is delish. Welcome fall. Man, just mixed up with this egg and this sausage. I have a good mess to clean here. Look at that sausage. You can't get that in the store. Notice, I only have like a limited amount of bacon because me and Buffy were eating it on the patio. Okay. Breakfast. It's what's for dinner. Alright, I put on the Mrs. Butterworth syrup, the sugar-free thick and rich, because I feel like I had enough pumpkin in here. But look at the plate. Oh, that looks beautiful. I'm really thinking that this pumpkin pancake is gonna be amazing. Oh, I could put whipping cream on here too. We'll try it naked. It's not overly spiced. You know, the beauty of it is it doesn't taste like, well, almond flour. It doesn't taste like any nut flour. I've got the Carbquick in there, which, you know, I'm going to post my revamped recipe because this is delish. Welcome fall. Man, just mixed up with this egg and this sausage. I have a good mess to clean here. Look at that sausage. You can't get that in the store. Notice, I only have like a limited amount of bacon because me and Buffy were eating it on the patio. Very yummy and rustic. Alright, I'm gonna finish eating. Here they come. Ooh, they're taking off.